Too many? Good, CCP. Good morning, brother. It's always bias, bro. It's always bias. Never. Yo, Gaty, how are you, bro? How you been, bro? How are you, brother? Yeah, man. It's more like it. It's more like it. How is bias, Gaty? How has it been? That's funny as fuck. Yo, guys, you a funny guy, bro. You a funny guy, bro. Bullish. Who the hell is here? Who can actually be bearish with high confidence? Um, if we start showing signs, bearish order flow, we can potentially target the new week opening gap. But order flow is without question bullish. Yeah, simple. I mean, this is your new week opening gap. So those are the only two levels I'm really going to be marking out. New week opening gap low. New week opening gap high. Then that's if we go lower. If we go higher, looking at that March high. Simple. That's all you need. Because we took out liquidity doesn't mean we're bearish. We've been taking out liquidity for so long now, but we're obviously bullish order flow and trending higher, right? We inverse the daily. We close above the highs. This is a breaker now. Yeah, we can pull back. Sure, that would be great actually if we pull back. That's what I would want to see. But it doesn't mean we're not bullish. It's been one-sided bullish every single day. Monthly OB. Technically, yes, but again, doesn't mean we're bearish just because we're in a monthly OB. That's not any qualification of potential. Yeah, potential short, but it has nothing to do whether or not we're bullish or bearish. That's not a criteria. Unless your criteria is, oh, if we're in a higher time frame OB, means we're bearish. Okay, that can be your criteria, but that's really low quality in my opinion. You have to understand order flow. Order flow is definitely bullish. If we're bearish, where are we gonna go? The most we're gonna probably go to is this new week opening gap, but that is 600 points away. You know, it's just way too far. It doesn't look like we're gonna get there first. We'll probably take out the March high, then maybe start to consolidate. Like our weekly objective is probably this March high. The fact that we expanded this much on Monday made it possible. So the weekly objective definitely seems like the March high, without question. There's also a volume imbalance in here. If we go above the March high, we have this CPI. But that's it. It's bullish. I mean, I would ideally like finding longs from here would be nice, but it's just way too far. This is the daily chart. I always do bias on the daily chart. Is it May 11th today? No, 13th. Just posting my daily outlook. All right, cool. Cool. What's everyone saying? This is a nice accumulation pre-market. What's up, dude? What's up, Robert? What's up, Rooter? Where do you think news will go? I haven't even checked the economic calendar yet. News is already. There's no more news. Go, Peter. I think NQ is bullish. I mean, I'm gonna ideally line the higher time frame. So I think I'm just gonna look for longs. We have manipulation below midnight, so gonna have to look. I really don't like this price action, but we're gonna have to look for some sort of continuation higher. This is really bad, mediocre price action. Yeah, simple. We're in premium, which I don't like. So I don't mind like a classic model short. Uh, do, 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 do. I gotta post my outlook. Cool. So just gonna have to probably wait for a move into discount, just for a high probability long idea. And yeah, that's it. We're in deep premium right now, so it's not a high probability long if we take it now. NWAG is possible, but that's really far. I would probably expect it to stay open until later. Why even trading there with CPI? What's wrong with trading with CPI, bro? You tell me. What's wrong with trading on CPI day? No, I'm eating right now. I got a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Yeah, I love unemployed trader news. I don't know what that is. People like TDR say don't trade on CPI days. Alright, well, why listen to him? Right now, I'm looking here. Market moves different on those days. Seems like you don't know, bro. Seems like you have to go find out. Don't want to take someone else's word for it. I personally like trading CPI. Yeah, MNQ doesn't have it. It's all good. All right, boys. Let's lock in. That's what I do, FJ. I always chart the mini and I execute the micro. Alright, time to minimize chat, lock in. I do have to finish my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I did wake up like 5 minutes later than normal. This is your opening range gap. So already reaching 50%. Taking out this low. This could just expand, to be honest. Yeah. It went below 830, traded into the wick, took out the low. So makes sense. Taking out the highs now. I'm just waiting for this. This is kind of messy. I like waiting till like 9:45, 10. The macro, especially on CPI days and NFP days. We had a potential first presentation here. Can't really long this. Kind of tough. Even if we took it like super aggressive like this, it's not even decent risk reward. So best be patient. See if we get a pullback. This is a unicorn for everyone who trades the breaker, the unicorn setup. This is your breaker. This is your fair value gap in its first presentation. Look at the ES. The ES doesn't look ready to go higher yet. Like the YM. Yeah, YM is making lower lows. We wait. One's going higher, one's going lower, the other one's going sideways. Now NQ is really clean. Risk reward on the setup's just not good. And I don't like the stop loss placement. I like to put my stop like down here. So could I take a 1-to-1? I mean, we could have taken a 1-to-1. Nothing wrong with it. We'd be probably break even right now. But I'd rather just be patient. To be honest, we gotta start taking more 1-to-1s. Some 1-to-1s are just like so high probability that like you kind of just gotta take it. Like I could have taken a long right here. Make that a 2.5. But even if I got in like here and I put the stop like just 75% of the OB, it's not a bad trade. It's 1-to-1, 1.3, but like so what? There's such a high probability of it playing out. A good trade. We didn't get to -2 yet, so it's really hard to find targets. We have this 4-hour imbalance right here. Oh, we're long. We're way through that. I guess this old morning session high on Monday, March 3rd. We'll see if we can find a protraction model long. We still have these equal highs. Yeah, I mean this was a really classic. This is this honestly this was A plus, bro. To be honest, this was very A plus. I wanted to be patient because of ES, but this is a really good setup. It's just just a classic accumulation, manipulation, distribution, obvious drawn liquidity, nice displacement back in the range. If we touch 50% org, it's just a really good setup. Just a classic CPI setup. If you literally like this model right here will repeat on this CPI and NFP a lot more than you think. Like, this model repeats on CPI and NFP very, very often. Just the classic AMD. Because it's normal for us to get like an expansion at 830 candle and then accumulation going into pre-market. You know who I bet would take this? Charmaine. I bet you guys he took this. But let's be patient. Hard to say where it's gonna go now. My only real objective is March high. There's not really anything in between. There's nothing really in between. We closed. There's like this old New Day opening gap. Closed here, opened there. So I'm gonna have to be patient here. Might be a while before we find something high probability. That's okay. um, yeah, like the only way I can, I don't really want to short this. It's hard to find a high probability draw on liquidity. Fedor, you said, is there any proper prop firm rules? First of all, it doesn't have to be down 7%. It's 5%, and it can be down or up. But we're chilling today. We're only at 0.5% today. You're super chilling, bro. I'm bullish, but we're already starting to take out objectives. Like I've been bullish this week. We're already starting to take out objectives. I still think the weekly objective can be higher. So thing is, I don't want to just FOMO longs. ES still has the buy side, so maybe we can find. A continuation long. I'd love to take a continuation long. The only real objective I have left is the high for CPI. That's it. There's nothing else. We didn't trade. I mean, we traded into this low. So if we get the inverse here, whatever go long on ES. Is this ever the trade? Get an inverse. Would be like 2.5 points. Really don't want to take it on ES. but I just might. See. This. Midnight opens all the way there for YM? That's so strange. Midnight opens all the way down there for NQ. Okay, I want to see lower now. I want to see it touch the 5 minute or something. If we can get a 50-minute open low high on this 15, we can maybe find a protraction model. It's got to go lower first. If it just goes higher, it is what it is. I'll try to catch the long towards the NFP high on ES. But it has to give me protraction. Otherwise, I don't want it. So it has to trade lower. Okay, there you go. I like the 5 minute. Is there a 10 minute? Nope. Forming. 3 minutes there. Gotta go lower. It's actually gotta take out some lows if I'm gonna go long. Cause it's already a premium entry, so macros in 3 minutes. Gotta see a low get taken. That's pretty much it. I preferably would do it on ES as well. I don't want an SMT. I want to see the low get taken. Cause I'm gonna be honest, like if we don't catch a long to the high on ES, I really don't see myself taking a trade until like 10:50 if I really wanted to. So it just wouldn't make sense. Reached all the objectives intraday, and I'm not gonna hold something for March high. I don't have any other objective higher. Sure, I can zoom in, but like I'm not gonna go. I'm not doing that. There's nothing on the daily. Like we could revisit this imbalance, but it's not a drawn liquidity for me. So we'll see if we can get something like this. Anything, it doesn't have to go this far low, but anything like this, we'll try to find a long to the high on ES. If it wants to take out that high as well, it should give me the setup. If it doesn't, the SMT holds. I don't really see myself changing my bias, to be honest. Anyone notice how Gatie kind of looks like FaZe Rug? Why do people tell me that, bro? They're not the first. But for those of you who are spamming shorts, I don't have to short with you, bro. You can short it on your own, you know? You don't need me. You don't need me. You short it, bro. I'm not stopping you. Alperen Sengun is crazy. Alperen Sengun is crazy. You know what else is crazy? How the NBA is rigged, bro. How the hell did Dallas get the first pick? They're experts. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna wait for it to show me that it can go higher. And if it doesn't show me, I'm probably gonna sit it out. Simple as that, man. Simple as that. There's no way I'm gonna fight the daily order flow. You can't tell me the daily is gonna be going lower. Yeah, we can go lower today, but it's not high probability. I want to align with the daily. And realistically, I should have taken this. So I'm definitely gonna be very cautious now. I'm gonna demand more because honestly, this was my setup. I just kind of missed it. No, we're not on a daily inversion. That's way lower. Making a higher high there on NQ. We're not in any daily inversion. The daily inversion is all the way down here. It's a classic model, Nick. Yeah, exactly. It was a really nice classic model. And for CPI, I should have already known. Like, usually CPI will give you a nice classic model. Someone even said it in chat. We have a very nice accumulation pre-market. That's when you look for your classic model, right? It's just, like, honestly, if this candle closed a little bit higher, it would have been easier for me to take. Because just blew your extra phase. What happened, bro? Phase rug looks like Gatie. Appreciates you, bro. Manipulation phase will fill gap. I disagree. But that's okay, bro. You can look for shorts. This is my objective, man. I think we get all the way up here. Not necessarily today, but for the week. I think it's possible. It looks like we're not going to be a participant in this long. Good stuff, Rashid. Gaddy long, lost, unknown brother. Nice background, bro. Nice profile picture, bro. That shit's funny. Nothing wrong with blowing your account. Just make sure if you're blowing your account, just make sure you're actually improving. The thing is, if you just gamble and you blow your account, this is the issue. If you just overtrade or over risk and you blow your account, you're just never gonna know that if you had just followed your rules the entire time, would you have been able to make it? Would you have gotten funded or would you have gotten the payout? You won't know. You won't know until you actually sit there and follow your logic the entire time. You'll just never really know. We could look for a silver bullet idea, but like yeah, we could maybe get this high, man. All of a sudden, it's starting to look like it's in scopes. As we get closer and closer, it's only 200 points. How many micros would you trade in a 50K prop firm? Depends on your stop loss placement. PA's been trash. Yo, it's 2025. We're in May, bro. We're almost halfway done the year. How are you still blaming price action, bro? How many times are you gonna say, man, PA shit, man? What the fuck, man? PA ass, bro. Bro, how long, bro? When are you gonna give it up, man? Eventually, you have to take accountability. Otherwise, you're just never gonna improve, bro. This isn't even bad price action, bro. This is like classic textbook long. I honestly, I missed it. It's on me. The mistake on my part. Nothing to do with PA. I don't think you guys know what like truly bad PA looks like, bro. Bad. Like there are days where the entire day looks like this for like an hour, 2 hours, the entire New York session, like the entire day. That's a bad. That's like okay, sure, that's bad PA, but no one said you have to trade it. No one said you had to trade it. Yesterday was bad. No one said you had to trade it, bro. There were so many red flags yesterday. There was like 1,000 red flags telling you not to trade. You need these textbooks? Wait, what textbooks? I force trades and rush. I don't know how to fix it. You just have to know exactly what you're looking for. That's how I fixed it. I used to also rush trades, but you need to just know exactly what you're looking for. Textbook trade. Well, this is my classic model. Like here, let me show you guys. For those of you who are saying like, I guess no one really said. Spelled it wrong. It doesn't get more textbook than this. I mean, it's this setup right here. It literally looks the exact same. And I even marked out New York opening price, so you know exactly where it's supposed to manipulate. And then you get the breaker, CISD, and then you go to the draw. It's like exactly this. Like when I say textbook, like literally, it's literally in my textbook. I mean, I didn't really hesitate. I never really considered it. One main reason was just the risk to reward, because technically, the model didn't form on the 1 minute until here. But even then, I honestly, I could have taken it like this. Just put the stop there and expect this to hold. So it is like I could have. I would have much preferred it if it was something like I could put my stop down here. That's where I'd want to put my stop. So I would have had to take the 1-to-1. But I don't know. Maybe I should have just taken the 1-to-1, right? Maybe I gotta. That's something I need to work on. A lot of times I'll let go of very high probability trades just because the RR is like 1-to-1 or 1-to-1.5, and I'm like I want 2, 3, 4. But if you have an A plus setup and it's 1-to-1, just take it. It'll give you a free trade next time. You know. And no one said you can't hold runners. Like what if I held? You know, you could, but it's not that good. There's nothing wrong with taking 1-to-1s in my opinion. As long as your win rate's higher than 50%, you're still going to be profitable with just the 1-to-1. So you might as well take it. It literally doesn't make sense. I'd rather take like an 80% win rate 1-to-1 setup than keep looking for 2, 3, 4R that rarely form, but you also have a chance of losing at a higher probability. It's also way easier to manage a 1-to-1. Like when a 1-to-1, it's so easy to manage a trade. You don't even have to manage it. It's probably just going to go TP or SL like within a couple minutes. Oh, the entry? No, the entry is not too. Like if you could have easily done it like this, in my opinion. Like it would have been like this, in my opinion. I even said it. I mean, I said you can. I said for anyone trading the unicorn here, you can take the setup, but it's only a 1-to-1. I didn't take it. I knew it was there. I simply didn't take it because it was 1-to-1. But if you go back in the live stream, as soon as this candle closed, I said anyone who trades the unicorn, this is your entry right here. This is your stop loss. And if you want to be aggressive, you can put your stop loss here. Like that. But I didn't take it. Just took my chart. Why is my data high different level on top step chart compared to my trading view chart? Just gotta look at the mini. I always chart on the mini. You said? Yeah, I did say. How do you pass evals like aggressive way or same fixed dollar? It's fixed dollar, but I risk 1%. That's on Cooper Flag going to the Mavs. Yeah, Mavs are gonna have a good year next year. Kyrie's coming back. I honestly think this is possible now. But we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait till like 10:30, maybe 10:50. I heard Kyrie's coming back next year. Yeah, Tatum's done. Very sad. Celtics are cooked? Yeah, they're cooked. Are you bullish? I'm bullish, but we've already taken out some of my draw. I think honestly, it's possible we go to that monthly high. It really is possible. But I really don't want to force a trade. Just consider an expansion macro. I don't label my macros that way. It's just a macro. Macro runs towards inefficiency or liquidity. Depending on the narrative and context, you'll know how far it can expand. Bro, I've been trading a while. I don't know why I like shorting than longing. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Maybe around playoffs with injuries, 1.5 years to come back from, right? For Tatum? Oh, Kyrie? I heard Kyrie's going to be healthy, but I guess we'll see. That's what I was thinking, Trinity. That's what I was thinking. I think it's possible now. Thoughts on Thunder vs Nuggets? Who's winning? That's such a good series. I think the Nuggets are going to take it home, bro. I think the Nuggets are going to take it home. They're just too much experience. ACL injuries take longer than other injuries. Yeah, they do. What do you mean by first presentation fair value gap? It's the first fair value gap after 9:30. If you want to learn it, you can. There's a video on my YouTube. I think Bulls in New York would go finals would go crazy. Bro, I'm gonna tell you what should have been the finals, bro. The top two teams in the NBA are the Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, it would, assuming Jason Tatum on the Boston Celtics. The best finals would have been Boston and Oklahoma. I think that's without question. Boston would destroy Minnesota. Boston would destroy Minnesota. 4-0. I don't even think they get one, bro. They just don't got it. They don't. It's like a mismatch across the entire board. The only not mismatch is maybe Julius Randle. Maybe. But probably it is. Like, Al Horford will lock up Julius Randle, bro. Trust. Bro, Cavs are awful. The Cavs are fake, bro. Fake stats. Minnesota versus Nuggets. If Nuggets go through, is gonna be fire. Minnesota Nuggets would be fire, bro. That would be good matchups across. I think Denver's the better team though. Ant-Man gonna work the Celtics. The Celtics are not making the finals anymore. Then New York won the last one, and they just lost Tatum. They're probably so morally done. Warriors in 7. It's possible. Gotti, how many dollars is MES per point? It's $5 per point. Lock in daily city hit NQ. I'm not bearish, bro. Can't see myself taking a long. It's gonna be a while. We have to wait for a lot of price action. 1030, 1050 maybe. Wolves took them last year, game 7. Rematch would be crazy. Yeah, it would be a nice rematch. What is bullish? Bullish means you think price is gonna go higher. So many storylines if to play if you. So many storylines if to play if you think about it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Knicks versus Minnesota finals. I would mind it, bro. Bro, it should have been Denver and Oklahoma in the Western Conference Finals. Like, let's be honest, bro. The Western Conference Finals is gonna be better than the actual NBA Finals. The best team in the East is probably the Knicks now. Actually, the Pacers are not bad, bro. The Pacers are a really good team. Who's the GOAT? It's 100% LeBron, bro. The Pacers are a really good team. I might just have to trade PM because honestly, we missed this. I'd rather trade PM than. You want to hold to March high? March high is a runner objective, bro. March high is a runner objective. It's not something you would hold your day trade for. I mean, that's me. You can hold it. If it was me, say enter 3, you enter 3, bro. I would just close or like just trail the stop. I wouldn't. It's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. LeBron the GOAT, lost 100% trust now. LeBron is 100% the GOAT, bro. But what are you talking about? The Cavs are hands down the best team in the East. They're having injuries. Bro, they just. No. No. No, no. The Cavs are ass, bro. The Cavs are ass. I don't care what you say, bro. They are not playoff ready, bro. The Pacers are dominating the Cavs. No, I didn't take a trade. We missed it. What time in the PM touch is best? 1:30. Isn't March high on NQ? This is March high right here. The good news is we may have missed. Jaden McDaniels is locking Jamal. Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is a really good defender. The good news is we may have not caught this long, but we're up 2.5% on the live account because NVIDIA is pumping. So there's that. But I'll tell you one thing, bro. I'll tell you one thing, Milan. Denver is really, really good at getting switches. Really good at getting switches. And if you see, Jamal Murray scores. Lou Dort guards Jamal Murray. Lou Dort's one of the best defenders in the NBA right now. Without question. But when Jamal Murray scores, he's not scoring on Lou Dort. They get the switch. Like, Jokic sets really good screens. That two-man game is really strong. What does bullish order flow mean? Bullish order flow means we're respecting discount arrays, So respecting lower arrays and disrespecting premium arrays. You think we could reverse? No. Even if we did, I wouldn't trust it. Good insta. We took out another daily high. That was a long time ago. Yeah, Curry might not come back to like game 6. Ant is better. You're right, Ant is better. Julius Randle's better. But nah, bro. I really don't think. If Denver beats Oklahoma, it's done. It's wraps. Denver wins the chip. I can reverse. Give me a car. I'll show you. Can a brother get a retracement? Can you explain the alpha futures if I pass? So if you're on a funded and you make 2K in 3 trades, it has to be 3 days. Yeah, bro, you can withdraw 2K. No. Your loss limit is 2K. Your loss limit is 2K. Too late for Curry to come back and win the series. Even if he came back, bro, I don't think they should win. I don't think they're the better team. They lack in rebounding and they lack in rim protection. If Jokic takes something, I'm gonna play with it really uncomfortable. Yo, Jokic is probably listen. He's not the GOAT, but he's probably the best person to ever step on an NBA court, bro. The best player to ever step on an NBA court. Like it's getting close now. It's getting close. In my opinion. Like top 10 for sure. Top 10 for sure. That might be the worst take. You guys are tripping. Who, Curry? Curry's definitely up there too. It's hard to say. Like, are you guys taking Shaq or Jokic? Shaq was just kind of dominant. Jokic clears shade free throw. Shaq was really dominant, so it's hard to say. But Jokic is fucking Jokic. Well, you guys are tripping. You guys are putting no respect on Jokic. No respect on Jokic. Like, Jokic is the best basketball player in the world right now, bro. The only thing is, like, Shaq's just, like, way more dominant. Like, well, this market isn't going. It isn't going, bro. It ain't coming back. Top 5? Top 5 all time? LeBron? MJ? Kareem? I mean, it depends. Like, you start getting into some stuff like... You start getting into some stuff like Larry Bird was nasty, bro. Like Larry Bird was like Michael Jordan's kryptonite. But like it's hard it's hard to you can't like Larry Bird's not in the top 5 in my opinion. Like he would get smoked. So like what do you mean by top 5? Curry is probably the best point guard of all time. Magic's a real close though. If you guys watch Magic Johnson play, he's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Kobe top 5? I don't think Kobe's a top Kobe's like 10, 11. Kareem, Shaq. Shaq is not in the top 5, bro. Shaq is definitely not in the top 5. You're tripping. If you guys are putting like, you guys are tripping, bro. I don't think you guys watched basketball like back then. Shaq's top 10, but he's not top 5. Definitely not top 5. Hakeem was nasty, yeah. LeBron, MJ is obviously 1, 2. There's no way Curry's 3. Kareem is 3. Kareem is 3. Then it's probably Larry Bird. Kareem played bunts? Not really, bro. But yeah. Curry over Bird? I don't know. Yo, you guys don't know how good Larry Bird was. You guys don't know how good Larry Bird was. That's all it is. You guys don't know. You guys don't know about Magic and Larry Bird. You guys didn't watch. Y'all didn't see those games. Shaq had Tim Duncan and hella Hall of Famers. Tim Duncan definitely in the top 10. This guy has like hella rings. It's great. He's like Mr. Basic, like Mr. Fundamental. We didn't even talk about Bill Russell. Magic. We don't even know if Curry's better than Magic. Like, that's already... Curry's definitely the best shooter of all time. Best point guard of all time. Yeah, I mean, I can see it, Curry being the best point guard of all time. Yeah, I mean, Curry... But there's more to it that goes to it when it comes to being, like, the greatest of all time. Like, the greatest what? If we're talking about the best scoring, dominant center, you're taking probably Shaq then, right? But, like, there's more to it then. There's rings. There's influence to the team. How they perform in playoffs. Is Joker's top 10 player of all time? It's hard to say. I'll tell you one thing right now. He's probably the best, like... He's probably the most I don't even know, bro. That's a hard one, bro. Maybe if he wins the chip this year, I'll put him in my top 10. Not over Shaq, but I don't know, maybe over Hakeem. Give me all your time start lining that up, and why did LeBron Jordan? All-time starting lineup. It's Curry. And I'm trying to win. Curry, MJ, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Shaq. No one is beating that 5. No, this was a good long. Vish. That was a good long, brother. No, we're talking about primes. We're talking about primes. This was a really good long. I honestly just missed it. I wouldn't have held it this far, though. This is going. You know the market is cooked. I don't know how we're going to get a long that's high probability now, bro. It's gone. Magic, Kobe, Kawhi, Bird, Kareem is clamping your team. Magic, Kobe, Kawhi, Bird, Kareem. You are so tripping, bro. Shaq is not going to be guarded by Kareem. Who the hell is going to guard Curry? Wouldn't they be saying, like, proper ball screens and shit? Do you not know how Curry, like, shoots the ball, bro? No one is clamping Curry. Like, yeah, Kawhi's like a really good defender. Well, Kawhi can't even stay healthy, bro. It's 5 Kawhis. Y'all are acting like it's one-on-one basketball, bro. It's 5-on-5 basketball. I mean, it depends. Like, is the purpose to win? Then shit, I might even take Kyrie, bro. Kyrie's the best ball handler of all time. P. Carter might be better than MJ. One-on-one, sure. Put him in a NBA playoff game? Hell no. Not even without a slither. Like, hell no. Like, we're not talking about skill, guys. It's way more than just skill. It's way more than just skill. Harden also has shit defense. Not shit, but not that good. Yeah, it's been tough. The only mistrade 930 Classic? Yeah. I mean, technically, if you really want to be aggressive, this is technically a protraction model. But you tell me what the draw on liquidity is. No one is taking this protraction model, bro. It's there. It's such a bad trade, though. No, I didn't take any trades. You ever just wonder, like we just bought the next down close candle. Like what if? Like, you know? The moment you buy the next down close candle, it's gonna pump. It's obviously trending, though. Giannis? I don't know. Spurs, maybe? Cleanest 930 Classic? I'm glad you know the model, bro. I was doing my essay and got annoyed I missed Classic model, but there's no way I was taking that anyways. The Classic? The Classic was really nice, man. The moment you buy one down close candle, yeah. When you trade Kaminda and pause for not, though, what? That's not happening, bro. Absolute, bro. The only people who are gonna, yeah, bro. No, man. No. Not even close. Not even close. This is gone, bro. This is gone. Yeah. We knew. I knew, but I didn't know. But I knew, but it was too late. Only had one entry, anyways. No, I didn't take the trade at open. Throw in Jimmy, then it's maybe not even worth it. No, I didn't win Natty. Well, you took the protraction. Nice, bro. Saudi Arabia to invest 600 billion in the United States. Damn. What is your dream in life right now? Buy a house, move in with my girl. I would have took that if we just retraced the first FEG. We did retrace the first FEG. You probably didn't include the volume imbalance in your annotation. Always include the volume imbalance. Imagine Giannis might be in the paint. Who was getting to the basket? I think Giannis can go to the Spurs. They have the pick to give. What type of person were you in high school? I pretty much just played basketball in high school, bro. I was the type of person who got really good grades but never took any notes. I would ask hell of a lot of questions in class. Everyone in class would be like, "Oh, draft lottery was definitely rigged, bro." No one's convincing me otherwise. Yeah. Rockets or OKC. Rockets is a possibility. Yeah. OKC is also possible. Not bad, yeah. But the Milwaukee Bucks are gonna need to rebuild. They're gonna need some picks, some young guys. We are in a higher time frame POI, but I'm still bullish. I was waiting for the next 30-minute candle. Daily gap? What daily gap? No, I didn't play in college. My first 2.5 years of college were COVID. And at that point I just gave up. I was like, no point. My first 2 years were just COVID. I was gonna. I knew the coach and everything. Hey, were you still waiting for something or not? I was waiting for like a next 1030 PO3 continuation higher. But if I'm being honest, there is no A plus trades left, but I don't mind on an eval looking for something. It would have to be in 9 minutes. Were you trading while in school? Yeah, I got my first payout in school, bro, in class. In class. I used to always be on my laptop in college. Everyone thought I was like doing work, but then I was remember how much? How much what? Were you trading while in school? Yeah. Bucks are buns now. Yeah, they're no retracements. No retracements as of yet. I mean, you were doing work. What do you mean doing work? No, I wasn't. Like I was pretending. My first payout was 1,500. Yo, guys, don't tell anyone, but there's gonna be a huge Alpha Futures discount. It's coming up tomorrow. Okay, don't get any accounts until tomorrow. Can't say much though. And you didn't hear this from me. You didn't hear this from me. But if you happen to be listening right now, just wait till tomorrow before you get an account. You didn't hear this from Gatie. Yo, Gatie, give me advice, please. I'm 18 and I know you're older than me. I'm doing things that I know I'm supposed to be doing, but I always feel like I'm behind and shit gets deep sometimes. Least casual leak. I'm not supposed to say anything, but I can't help it. I'll announce it in the Discord as soon as it's live. Should I introduce a sister into the family? What? Um, what do you want advice on, bro? I don't understand. Getting 3 right now, blowing them all so I can buy 3 more tomorrow. That's smart, bro. Nice, yes. It's a good plan. It's a good plan. Every time I get an Alpha Futures account, then they'd run a discount after. I swear. Damn, bro. I mean, it's such a low quality long, but I'm not opposed to it for an eval trade. Wait for the 15 to form. Wait for a protraction to the high. It's so low quality. I feel like I'm behind, bro. Behind by who, bro? Why is it low quality? Because we're so far in premium now. Like we could at any point now, I wouldn't be surprised if we just started to consolidate, you know? We don't just expand forever. 1 hour lost for me today so far. I'm waiting maximum they lost for me is 2 hour. There you go, bro. Just full port evals, no? I don't full port, I like quarter port. Bias, I've been bullish. Yeah, if this gave us a nicer retracement, then it would have been easier to take that trade, but it did touch. Nope, I didn't get the trade, Marcus. This was my model. Kind of missed it. And it didn't really give us anything else after that. Yeah, it was bias hazard. The classic model was really nice actually. It was definitely A+. First time trading yesterday, never again. What you buying? I'm not buying anything. I will say, at least in the video is pumping. Man, the video's almost at 130. What you're trading? This is NQ futures. We are up 3% now on the live. 5 minutes. Can you explain why it was A plus? The accumulation, very nice. The manipulation of the accumulation low, classic. Manipulation below 930 with strong displacement up. Breaker block, first presentation. We touched 50% org. We went below 830 opening price. Traded into the discount array. Like everything is stacked up, and it's a CPI day, which is a time where usually CPI protocol is gonna look something like this for me. This is just so repeatable, on CPI and NFP days. Nope, I didn't catch any trades. ICT with futures is possible. Definitely possible. You become profitable in the mind line before you become profitable in your real pockets. Real. You know what I heard, bro? Someone said in trading the zone, probably the most real thing I've ever heard. He says in the book, you're closest to consistent profitability when you first start trading. That's when you're closest. That's when it's easiest. And then you start fucking shit up mentally. You tried shorting and got stopped. I'm gonna be honest, bro. That short was not that good. Do daily buys every day. It's true. It's okay, bro. It happens. I used to short like this too, bro. I used to say stuff like, damn, bro, like, hold on. Like, if I put my stop here and then if it comes back, like, damn, well, it's 6R. And then even if it just comes here, that's still 4. And I was like, what if? Like, nah, bro. Why'd you hesitate? I didn't really hesitate. It was just a risk to reward issue. I didn't expect it to expand this much. Once we started making like higher highs above here, like this, then I was like, yeah, we're probably gonna take out that high. And it hasn't given us anything since. But in 2 minutes, we will have the 15 and the 1030 candle open. So maybe we can frame a trade around that. I would 100%. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. If you're trying to take trading seriously and you haven't read Trading in the Zone and you're still struggling with some mental stuff, you need to go read it today. Like today. Today. No, not a single minute wasted. You start reading today. What extent? Carmel, the only thing that matters is the manipulation. It's not a manipulation, it's a retracement. It doesn't have to be the book. You can get the online as long as you read it. It's a more psychological. It's all psychology. You can't read though. You gotta learn how to read then. Is it the day before PPI? We shouldn't trade. No, that's not true. It's CPI today. I think we never finished. David Goggins also a good book. Payoff secured, nice, bro. BISI means buy side liquidity. BISI means buy side imbalance. But let me just. There you go, bro. Protraction model just has to retrace into a fair value gap or a short term low. That's all. It's more about the time in which we retrace. It's more about the time. 1030 is a key time. Yep, the one from Mark Douglas. Dream car. Any car in the world, what I would want, probably a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. If I had to choose, like one to keep. Probably I don't want like that's probably the best one, bro. I'm gonna be honest. All right, the next candle will probably trade lower. We took out this high, closed below 50-minute BISI. Now we have to be patient here. It's gonna be really easy. This fair value gap can hold price. We have to make sure when we actually enter it, the trade is actually gonna play out. We have this 5-minute gap inside the 15. I probably want to see that hold. Because if we're bullish, we shouldn't trade to the low of the 15. We should respect the high of the 15. Therefore, the high of the 15, what's there? Well, this 5-minute gap. So Or let's just, for simplicity's sake, use this 1 minute gap. And 30 open. Like there's a really decent, like there's a chance we just get chopped out here. But I wouldn't mind if ES gives the inversion as well. And honestly, even if you put your stop like to cover the 50%, still like 1.8R. But you can get like 5R, but I don't need 5R. If I'm gonna take 5R, then I'm probably gonna de-risk insanely. We got the inversion here, but I'm also looking at this on ES. So see this bearish fair value gap on ES. I'm watching this. We'll probably run a giveaway with the new alpha code as well. Yeah, we didn't inverse that yet. I'm watching. Then also look at, is there another fair value gap? Nah, not really. We'll just wait. We'll probably run a giveaway with the code tomorrow as well. Should be announced. So it should be up live tomorrow. We'll try to give away like 2 accounts. We could make a lower low here. You know what we need to look at too? How far past Asia are we? Damn, we are -5. That's really extreme. That's really, really, really premium. Like, definitely not a day to trade the funded, you know? Definitely not a day to trade the funded. -5 standard deviations of Asia. I'm gonna be honest. If you're trading your funded, it's really dangerous. That's like extreme, very extreme. But the draw is strong, I guess, and we are in extreme markets, so I guess. If the world burned down, I will back to you. I mean, the 15 looks like it's holding, but low. Could be a 10-50 macro move. Something like this. Yes, a little bit laggy. When I say laggy, I mean like slow. You know what's crazy? Like we get these little retracements into these like nowhere really, like these small 1 minute bullish fair value gaps, and every time they send price so much higher. But we retrace into a 15-minute bullish fair value gap at 10:30 open, and we start consolidating, bro. Come on, man. Well, like I said, we could start consolidating at any time, and I wouldn't be surprised. You know, look at it's done. Like we're really running out of fuel here. So looking at ES, still has it inversed. Yeah, should be. That's what I am doing. Damn, YM is like YM's in discount. Oh, we took out the high there on YM. Interesting. It looks like it's gonna be a 1050 macro idea. If you guys are in the Discord, by the way, we're probably gonna give away a trading setup soon. Maybe sometime, maybe after this Alpha Futures discount that gets released and everything. NQ is going higher, ES is going lower, YM going lower. We have an S&P with YM. Strange world we're in. So if you're not in the Discord, you better join up. It's free. And we'll be giving that away. I'm just watching this. Not a bad idea. I want to see like, there's still a chance we make a lower low here. It's so sideways. There's a chance it goes sideways until the macro. There's a chance that it just goes sideways, period, forever. You know, that could happen. And we may get that lower low now. We might get an SMT there. And that's okay. There's the lower low. There's the SMT. We'll see if we can get an inversion out of that. Above 1030 open. Maybe going into the macro. Oh. So, although I wouldn't be surprised if we just keep going sideways. It's like I said, there's really no A plus trades. Oh, is there a volume bounce? Okay. Is this low? 15. Yeah. I mean, we could take that low and it's not invalid. Because the 15 minutes like that. So, watch and see now. SMT, but it might break. This is the 15. And realistically, I mean, let's mark out the 5 here. Oh, I guess it's just this one. We already had it marked out. I'm doing too much. So watching this. We'll see if this would be like a way better setup. Because it'll be going into the macro as well. Into the next 15-minute candle. So 15-minute candle trades into the fair value gap. Next 15-minute candle trades out if we're bullish. Fits the narrative nicely. We'll see if it forms. Macros in 5 minutes. Oh. It's a good idea, but like, see how ES did an inverse and it was getting choppy. So it's better to just be patient. Wait for the macro. Expect the distortion. Probably gonna get an SMT here. That would be the lower 15? No. We also may not get here today, right? Never know. So if we're bullish, we should respect the upper portion of the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So looking at ES, that green line in the middle right here, that's the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Let's see if we get the inversion here. Oh, please don't like slip crazy if it's gonna inverse. Got an inversion level there. Not bad. We got an inverse though. I don't like that wigged. It should just. It would have been a lot better if it just went through. You should take a lot of trades like this, where like it consolidates until 1050 macro, and then it just touches the 15 and just goes. But we also don't know how high it'll go. Hard to say. We put in a small 1 minute bullish. YM's taking out like YM did nothing today. How lame. YM's like all the way down there. Oh. If anything, it looks like a short if you're bearish, but we were tracing to a fair value gap and then get an inverse. But I'm not bearish. 2 minutes until the macro. We didn't get the inversion there. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind something like this. Even that's like 1R. It's not even that bad. But taking long. Very choppy now. $50 in 1 minute. Next 15-minute candle is not looking too bullish. But right here, opened. Well, we're above the open. But it's already put in a high and rejected. So we'll see if we can get above. If this can single pass through, we can execute it with less risk. Maybe got a 30-point stop on that. We can execute with less risk. We'll do it with 8. I wanted to see a single pass through, not this little measly run through. Let's see if we get a closure. And if this goes, I mean, honestly, this is one of those where I'll take it on an eval and I'll just like hold it until like the high. Waiting for closure. I really don't like how far it's going. But for an eval, I'm not opposed. For everyone copy trading, I'm not going to push the button in front of them because it's an eval trade. I know a lot of people copy me. But got the inversion. Up low. 1050 macro. Very, very deep premium. But could potentially play out. We can watch and see if this plays out. Previous hour high. Here's one thing to consider here. We've been distorting all the way, potentially. We could distort until 11, in which we put in the 30-minute bullish, and then we touch that instead. If this 15-minute bullish doesn't fire, because we did engineer low, but could stay open as well. That's why we're just watching this. So we'll just watch this. About to get SMTs at the highs. Damn, this at break even. It's not worth it. Break even because we took the high there. It's not worth holding. Draw like this, but there is a volume imbalance there, so you would normally include that. So I'm going to sit this at break even because it's not even worth holding with the S&T at the highs. Deep premium took out the buy side already, and the 30-minute bullish rally gap resting right beneath us. Either it's extremely bullish. How's the stock market doing? Let's check our live account. Nice, we're up 3.3% now. Nice. We're up 25. We're up 20% on this position. I'm gonna keep holding. I wonder if we start seeing some like insanely bullish order flow like we saw here. This be treated like an OB maybe. Yeah, S&T at the highs. This probably goes lower now. I'm gonna remove this OB marker so no one thinks I'm actually treating it like an OB. Not saying. How did everyone do? Bearish S&T. Yep, no trades. Not bad. I was sitting. Did I miss anything? How far does trades go back and back testing? I believe it's 2014. During the giveaway, I will win. How many? Don't worry about that. Is my Forex Factory messed up? No, shouldn't be. No Sam, not today Sam. News at 11 red folder. Is it USD news that you're looking at, brother? Yep, there's bearish S&T at the minor buy side level. I'm in this one trade at break even now. Sitting at break even, and it's gonna be a TP or SL for me. Nothing to manage. TikTok saying I haven't checked TikTok chat. Didn't take what seems good. It's not a, you know, it's not an A setup, but it could play out. It also could easily fizzle out. Too deep in premium for me to actually recommend to anyone. Not that I would recommend trades to anyone, guys. I wouldn't take a trade now. Agreed. Don't take the. What are you looking for to reach bullish liquidity? Looking for that daily buy side. You think your narrative will play out? Maybe. Appreciate you. Can barely hear you, bro. You gotta increase the volume then, brother. Yeah, I'm in one trade right now, break even. Bullish 349 is a target weekly gap. That's what I was thinking too. Can you show us the daily buy side? It's the monthly high. That's my level that we've been marked out. No gaps got filled. 15-minute got filled. This was the original trade, guys. I got filled like here. Well, I'm just sitting at break even now because I don't want to hold on to this. T-flows got in. Cool. Were you initially waiting to retrace into a 4-hour FSU to begin looking for longs? Nope. I actually wanted to find longs around here. It's just I didn't like the risk to reward. I didn't expect it to go to this high today or like recent, like, you know. So I wasn't looking up here. I was just looking like right here. So I didn't see enough risk to reward to take this. I mean, when it was 1R, we could have taken it, but it wasn't, you know, I wanted more. That's why I didn't get anything here. Then there was no retracements here. So once my eyes looked here, I was looking for a continuation idea, and that didn't happen. So now there's just this. Or you mean none of these gaps got filled? Yep, that's correct. I mean, not on NQ, but on ES. But yeah, that's correct. Bullish C49 is a target. 327. Unless you're looking for 25 or 50%. No, I'm in. Do you still trade first presentation? Of course. So for protection model, you wait till 10:30. Nope. I can take it in the 950 macro. If I don't get it in the 950 macro, I'll look at 10:30 and then 10:50 macro. Pretty much they're 3 times. Now it doesn't have to be in those times, but I would much rather it. Yeah, this really just taps first presentation away. 10:30 is a macro? No. 10:30 is the start of the new hourly candle in regular trading hours. I'm just saying, I look for my protraction or reversal. Ideally, it's higher probability. It plays out more times if it's in the 950 to 1010 macro, if it's framed around 1030 candle, or if it's at 1050 macro. Those are like the three key times I'm looking for it. And then anything before that, I'm looking for a classic. That's just how I trade. I rely heavily on the aspect of time. Just timing the distributions in the Po3. So I could take off 1R here, but I'm just going to hold it. Dub today. I'm in one trade that's a break even now. See if it plays. It's not a high quality trade, but it's not a rule break. But that's why I'm sitting at break even. Because there's like a really good chance we take this high. So it's basically a free trade attempt. Like after this candle, you almost know for sure it's going to take out this high. Like, you know, like it's going to take in this high. It's going to take this high up. So I get a free trade at attempt. If we get really bullish order flow towards my weekly objective, which is here, well, nice, you know, free trade. I'll take a free trade. Another idea is maybe just the buy side on ES. I wouldn't be surprised if we just get like 2 or 3 candles in the next couple of minutes that just slam down or slam up. I would expect it to be slammed down though, if I'm being honest. We're so overextended. I haven't seen price action like this in a long time. We're at -5, almost and a half standard deviations of Asia, which is fine because it's NFP day. So usually, it's CPI day. So usually, if you are going to see it, it's days like that. But still, -5 is no joke. And if we're looking at the 930 manipulation, like even if you use the dealing range, we're still all the way extended. But if you look at the last 1 minute, like, we are gone, bro. This is like -7 standard deviations. No, it's so far in premium. You already see the volume completely kicking out. In fact, I might just close the 1R. Nah, let's leave it. If it gives me a reason to close, I will. I mean, we're sitting at break even, so. So for a protraction model, yeah, no, not always, but ideally, yeah. Not liking this. Yeah, that's why I didn't push it. Okay, if I pushed the button, everyone would have copied for sure. So. Something I struggle with is just closing a trade when it's not like hitting TP or SL, like just manually closing. That's something I struggle with because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I could just take 1R here because I'm not seeing the speed I wanted. But then I also don't want to close it and it just starts to rally. I feel like that would hurt, but it shouldn't because it makes sense. It's just that like that feeling inside that you're like, as soon as I close this, and I'm gonna close it there. I'm gonna close it. We didn't even get 1R, but I'll take it. So what is that? 0.5R. I just closed it at 0.5R. So I'm out of the trade. It could play out. I don't care. Why? It's not a good trade. So I'll take 0.5R. Why take long in premium? Because I expected it to go higher. It was also a free trade. So rookie, well, I'll take my 0.5R and be content. You're banned. Yeah. How do you even ban someone? You Yo, Garrett, you in here a lot, right? You in here a lot? Shorts and premium, bro. If you shorted anywhere here, you would have been stopped out every time, bro. So keep that in mind, buddy. Gary, I'm gonna make you a mod, bro. If anyone like people can hate, it's fine. I don't care if people hate, but if they start saying like words like that, just get him out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah, I think buys can still go too, Sam. It's just not high probability setup, but I think it can still go. I don't disagree. I appreciate you, Garrett. Appreciate you. What's my satisfaction today? Pretty good. Pretty solid. I'm gonna give myself 6.5. I'm just journaling. Give myself a 6.5. Partial win. Period 3 models protraction. Midnight open models of protraction. Trade breakdown. Due to slowness and low volume, because of the fact we are very deep premium overextended. I'm not gonna tell what I'm saying, very deep premium. So close 0.5 R. Could have held at break even and hoped, but I do not want to trade on that principle. I don't want to just put a trade at break even and just be like, all right, bro, I hope this just goes before stopping me. I don't think that makes sense. I don't think that encourages good trading behavior and good trading patterns. Sure, I could. Maybe that is a good behavior and trading pattern, but I don't think it is. I'd rather close the trade at 0.5 R because I don't think it's making sense to hold than just sit at break even and say, hopefully it doesn't stop me. So I'll take 0.5 R. Next trade, if we lose 1 R, well, we only lost half then, you know? I'll take it. Did not expect expansion towards my weekly objective that extreme, but it occurred. I could not find a high probability protracting to it afterward. Did not expect. I'm just journaling. I'm only giving myself a 6 because we did miss out on this, but it wasn't really a missed trade. I didn't expect it to go this far, so that's why I'm not really giving myself anything less than that. All right. So everyone's saying, I'm on. I'll say here on my break. You're good, bro. You don't even have to do anything, to be honest, bro. You don't even have to do anything. Sam Brown. Wait, Sam Brown, you're mod? Who were you before? Because I don't remember moderating no Sam Brown. I'm usually a lurker here. This deck can be something else, man. I appreciate your live stream. Appreciate extremely valuable. Appreciate you, bro. PA is annoying today. It was tough. I also trade Po3. Been waiting for longer. 15-minute demands on our short for it. Yep. Makes sense. I feel you, bro. Yeah, I agree. This can go higher. It's just I don't know if we can find a high probability trade. You didn't FOMO trade, I guess, so it's 6 kind of low. You're right. I didn't FOMO trade, and I waited for the good setup, but I'm not gonna give myself that because if I'm gonna take this setup, which demands like, I mean, there's good potential for R, but I feel like taking this 1R trade is a lot better than taking this. So the fact that I missed this textbook, I don't like that. This was so textbook. I don't like that I didn't execute this. I should have executed this, and I could have managed the position, right? I didn't have to just SLTP here. I could have said, okay, take off 80%, and you put the stop here and just see what we get, you know? Maybe look for 2 standard deviations or 4 standard deviations, you know? Now it looks like this might play out. So we'll watch that. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Dre. Appreciate you. We took 1 trade today. Why did you mark out 10:30? 10:30 opening price is right here. First presentation was 9:35. Nope, this is first presentation. Looks like it's going. So, hypothetically speaking, yeah, we could have made more, but it's whatever. Yeah. I mean, we actually might have been stopped out here. My stop was actually right at this black line. But I'm not going to hold a trade. I'm holding longs at -6 standard deviations of Asian range. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It ain't even worth it. You only trade NQ? Yeah. I don't execute ES. So, we'll call it there. We'll call it there. Still my objective. At least we were able to call that out. We've been calling price really well. How many points away? 70 points. Yeah, we took 1 trade, plus 0.5 R. Stray safe Gatie feels good to be kind of back. But what do you mean? I'm safe Gatie now? They safe Gatie? Yeah, man. Honestly, I've been trading the best. I'm really, really, really content with the way I've been trading recently. These last couple months. I'm very content with my losses. I haven't really went on tilt too much. I'm very happy with my management. I know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm managing my trades pretty well. Obviously, a lot of improvements still to be made. I'm not saying I'm like flawless, but definitely the best I've ever been trading. But I still see that's what I like about trading, man. Like, I still see so much where I can improve. Why do you find to be market charting NQ1 or NQM contra? It's the same. If you go NQ1 and you put beta adjust on, and you go to NQM, it's pretty much the same. Why do you trade NQ and not ES? I noticed the NQ backtest is making me fake entries and a bunch of losing trades. ES and fake me out. It's good valid entries. I'm gonna be honest, brother. It probably has nothing to do with NQ or ES. Your backtest system or something was probably just inaccurate, or just you haven't done it enough. I've backtested like 4 years of data, and some of them multiple times. It's pretty much the same. I look at both when I'm trading. I look at both because you're right. NQ is more volatile, so it's easy to get faked out. That is correct. But I look at both when I'm trading, so I have the information available to me on both. Why do I execute NQ? Because the volatility is nicer in my favor. A lot of the times, even when ES puts a bullish SMT and it favors ES, sometimes Nasdaq's so volatile that it'll just speed up and then become more bullish. Like I've seen that happen many times. So I just prefer trading the Nasdaq and its volatility. But you can trade both. On NQ1, we're in a weekly battle. NQ1, we're 100 points away. Let's see this. This is NQM. You are correct. We're about 100 points away. On NQ, you have beta just off. Brother, so like I said, if you're gonna trade NQ1, here I'll move my webcam, and I'll move this as well. Look at my cursor. If you're gonna trade NQ1, everyone in chat, listen to this. If you're going to trade NQ1, turn beta adjust on. It's gonna adjust for the contract changes. When the contract rolls over, there's gonna be changes. Adjust for that. So you're gonna keep this on when you trade with NQ1, or just trade the correct contract, which is NQM. If you do that, then you're fine. So it's the same thing, as long as you adjust for contract changes. Just make sure you're not trading NQ with beta adjust off. So it's up to you. If you want to be super safe every single time with off on, just trade the correct contract, and you'll be fine. Then guaranteed, you don't have to stress. Are we in price limit? Nah, not even close. You're good. Today was hard. It gave like 2 entries. Is my entry playing out? What? Well, boys. Yeah, that first presentation was crazy. How come I do the 2 chart layout on alpha tick? It's both the same symbols. You just gotta change. You gotta change. You can change it in the top right where it says layouts. When it says layout, you have to say like don't sync symbol or don't sync that thing. Straight up. Oh, I just realized I modded Sam instead of Garrett. That's what happened. Price? Hey man, we posted at I posted in the hair bro, get the haircut so you don't miss trades anymore. Bro, my hair's like still pretty fresh, bro. Again, if I trade micros use NQM. Yeah, you can use if I trade micro. Yeah, you can use micro NQM. Is it because I don't have advanced? No, you don't need advanced. Hold on. Let me just double check I can do this before I try to help you. Give me one sec. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna go to TP. So in hindsight, we obviously could have held it, but who cares, bro? We'll find a way better trade than that. So layout. Yeah, it's working for me. So look, all you need to do is when you go here, see how it says symbol? Don't sync the symbol. If you sync the symbol, wait, they didn't even switch for me. Oh, I think it's because I already had it. Hold on. So if I do this, oh no, it's fine. Shit, I don't know, bro. Mine's working. Symbol. Oh, this syncs the symbol. So now, no, it's still not syncing. Shit, bro. I don't even know. These are my settings. If you want to copy that, but it works for me. What I would do is ask the Alpha Discord. They'll reply to you right away, bro. Bro, bought it in our break even held to consolidation, sold it went to lower and claimed by our stop to capture your trade. Bro, bought it in at break even, held to consolidation, sold it when it went lower, and claimed 0.5 RR. I said I claimed only half R. I let go of the trade in the consolidation. I don't know. So what's the cap? I only got 0.5 R. I wasn't claiming to make any more. Been in this 30 minutes, still holding and trailing stop. Good luck, bro. You lost money you didn't make. It's a green, bro. You can DM me and I'll show you. You told it's a green, so it's physically not possible, brother. But even then, what side do you trade on? I use alpha futures and top set, but right now I'm only focusing on alpha futures. The symbol button is turned off for me. Did you figure it out? Let me know. You don't need the advanced plan though. Like, where do you think price is hitting? Yeah, the buy side. But it doesn't have to happen today. It's hard to say. It's just a draw, right? You want to take direction trades in the draw. You don't have to hold your trade and be in the exact trade that goes all the way. That's a lot harder. I'm blue. Oh yeah, you're good now. I have to leave this trade. Been playing while I head to work. Yeah, what's your target? My drawn liquidity is the March high, which it's like it's probably going to be hit today, but it's hard to say. Is that a stop? I'm not in the trade anymore. I close it half R. So in hindsight, we could have held it, but I got out like somewhere here. It was this candle actually. 11:05. All right, bro. You want to see my P&L? Why is my P&L censored? That's how I trade. I don't trade with my P&L on because I don't want to know, but I know what I'm up. But it's fine, bro. You can keep pocket watching, bro. There's my P&L. Just that half hour. But I don't trade with P&L. March high already hit for me. I have P&L off too. It helps me a lot, man. It helps me a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I like to trade with my P&L off, and then at the end of the week, I just see where I'm at. Or at the end of the month, I see where I'm at. That's how I like to trade. In fact, it's more than half hour because we risk less on that trade. So if you really want to get into it, the pocket watching is astronomical in here. Brother, I know you took a loss. Show me the P&L. Even if I did take a loss, bro, who cares? Why are you watching me so hard? I just know how much my $- I'm risking. Yeah, exactly. I want to see a data series where you open and closed. You not transparent enough. It's not pocket watch it. It's not pocket watching. It's untransparency to traders. Bro, I have live streamed for the last year. Every trade I've taken, the last year, every single trade I've done has been posted in my Discord. Every single, not every single win's been posted on TikTok, but in the Discord, every single win. I've been trading every single day for a year. What more transparency do you want? Do you want to come over and watch me trade? Do you need me to feed you with my own spoon? What more do you want, bro? I'm literally live streaming. It cannot get more. This isn't a recording. This is live, bro. I literally cannot be more transparent than a live stream. You can see every single thing. I'm right here, man. Like it's second by second. How can I be more transparent than that? Just watch your gem series. Love it. Appreciate you, bro. Bro going on a rampage. Bruise ego and all your nerd viewers. Yes. Want us retrace a bit before PM. If PM retraces, you could look for the March high, but it may not retrace. Yeah, normally I'll copy trade multiple I like to risk less on multiple accounts. That's just how I like to trade. Just press buy. It's basically what I did here, bro, to be honest. But I let go of it too early, I guess. But it's hard to say. It wasn't high probability. Flow spell believe correctly. Not sure what that means, bro. That's what most people do, unfortunately. 9 out of 10 people who ask me how many micros, it depends. And I trade 50Ks on Top Step, but on Alpha I have on Alpha I have 150K. Time is PM. PM is 1:30 PM Eastern time. That's the thing, bro. Most people who ask me like, "Yo, can you send me your stats for the last 2-3 months?" First of all, I mean, yeah, I can, but not really, because I blow accounts all the time. Blow accounts, pass accounts, get payouts. I got a payout last month. I expect the daily DXY candle to go up, but I don't go that way. Mine to. I put the daily DXY. Yeah, we can check DXY actually. Probably dumping. Yeah, I think DXY is quite bearish, to be honest. Yo, just ignore Ray, but I think he's just rage baiting. The Po3 model already passed. How you missed it? How did I miss it? It was down here. It was tough entry, in my opinion. What strategy do you trade? Po3. You don't have to answer these people? Yeah, I know. It was honestly funny to just answer. Is maximum amount of counts 300K on Top Step for scaling? Top Step, you can get 550Ks. Yeah, today was a good discipline. I'm happy with my performance. I mean, like maybe we could have held. Like now I'm obviously now that the trade's playing out, obviously I'm like, yeah, we could have held. This was the original idea. The fill was more like up here. Yeah, I mean in hindsight we could have held. Profit split for alpha, depending on what it depends what account size you have, but anywhere from like you can get up to 90%. So that's the goal. You just get 90%. How do you copy trade? It's built in with alpha and Top Step. Dog, I'm profitable on my own. Been trading for 5 years. I'm not gonna send you money. Like my proof, not learning anything by seeing his profit. Just watch and listen. Don't worry, Gatie. You can live through me. I'm still in it. Oh, I'm still in the trade through you. Alright, bro. Good luck. Hold strong, bro. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Nah. Yeah, I know. I gotta stop saying that. Can I copy trade QT accounts, quant accounts? I'm not sure. Maybe with Trade Syncer. But I don't care what you send. No one cares about your one payout. It's about consistency that I want to see, bro. Ray, nobody cares what you want to see, bro. Because the world's not about you, man. In fact, I don't even. This isn't about you. Trade Syncer? Yep, you can use Trade Syncer. Like, you have to use an external copier. You have to use an external third-party trade copier. What's up, Taff, man? I see you added me, but I don't see what you added me for. Ray, what part of Somalia are you from? Ah, there you go. Garrett Woods, bro. Garrett Woods and the big live. The big banks. Trade Syncer isn't that great. Trade Syncer is really good, bro. I mean, I don't use it, but I've heard great things. Alright, it's time to get this guy out. There's no reason to. There's no need to swear, bro. It's just immature. You're swearing in a chat. You can join the TikTok community, bro. You can join TikTok community if you want, Ray. Did your trade play out today? I'm only plus 0.5 R. But it would have played out had I held, but it wasn't a high quality trade, so I don't feel bad. It was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted. He'll come on TikTok, don't worry. Damn, move to the slums of TikTok. For real. Yeah. Well, at least the like my entire daily outlook played out. This was what I was looking for in the day. This is 926. Weekly objective is March high. NWAC can remain open as a breakaway for now. I just realized I said that twice. So I said I'll focus intraday objectives, which is what I was going through pre-market. I said I'm expecting NFP high was expecting the non-farm payroll high, or sorry, the CPI high. Because I don't know if we're gonna take CPI high and then go back to NWAG, or if we go to the March high. Once I started getting confirmation that we're going to the March high, it was nice. I said we should see some nice expansion. Intraday we're in deep premium. If we can expect a retracement, I want to see discount expanding before the daily highs. That only happened for like here. Like that's really all we got in terms of discount below 830 price. So that's pretty much it. But at least we followed the plan and everything, so can't complain. Well, boys, I'm gonna go make some breakfast. Second breakfast, small breakfast. Today's pull for me, so I'll be going to the gym. What else am I gonna do today? Tomorrow, listen, don't tell anyone I said this, but don't get any Alpha Futures accounts just yet, because tomorrow there's gonna be a discount, and there's gonna be a giveaway for the discount, and there's gonna be a discount for advanced accounts too. So wait till tomorrow. The thing will be live. We'll announce the giveaway, and then the week after, we'll probably try to give away the trading setup. Before we go, let's check the live account, because surely we're up like 4% now on the day. Yeah, 3.9%. It's beautiful. There's nothing more beautiful than looking at a swing position and it's just like hella green, you know? It feels nice. Also waiting for my Easter code rebill. Damn, you've been in since Easter, huh? I'm officially not accepted any of the companies. Oh no, that's okay, bro. I'm in Canada. Alright, appreciate everyone coming through. We'll see if we're almost there, huh? We're almost there. Because if I was gonna hold this trade, I would have had to drop the stops to like somewhere in here. But at least tomorrow we can probably go shorts, because there's a really good chance we just at least. Come on, this is way too much expansion. Please let this hit TP. I mean, we're really close. I mean, it's 40 points, I guess. It could get really close. Like, just be cautious. A lot of the time, it'll like just fall short, lightly leave equal highs. You know, it's possible. So don't like demand the exact level. But appreciate everyone coming through. We managed to outline, 2 setups, kind of, but that was tough. Not the easiest, but we'll take the small win. I appreciate everyone coming through. I'll see you guys live again tomorrow. Take care, Garrett. Yo, Garrett's a real one, guys. Garrett, are you in the Discord, bro? Yeah, bro, you should be, bro. Up to you, though. It's not chill. It's just chill. Safe, fam. Take care. Appreciate you guys. Same thing tomorrow, man. Same thing tomorrow. You trading PM? Definitely. If you trade PM today, I'm going to tell you it's probably going to be very choppy, man. You're seeing this much. Unless we go sideways the entire lunch, like, nah, it's done. I think the big ballers are getting out at this high, bro. And I think that's your weekly objective, Met. Like, just think about it like this. How much more can this week really go? All-time highs? That would be crazy, huh? Bro, if we get an all-time highs on NQ this week is crazy. That would be crazy. What time do you trade? 9:50 to 10:10? That is a part of my window. I usually trade 9:30 to 11. Like, that's my go-to. You see what I was speaking on yesterday, 792? Nope. I don't remember what you said yesterday, bro. No offense. But that's my weekly objective. So now that the weekly objective is met, it's gonna be tough trading. We're gonna have to focus on intraday bias and stuff. I'm not gonna have any clear daily chart objectives. I don't think it's gonna be tough. So we'll focus on intraday. There's gonna be an SMT at that high. Can we full board life saving off Trump? Probably, bro. Probably. It's not even a 50-50. It's like 60-40 at this point. Maybe even more. Anyways, I'm gonna go make breakfast. Appreciate everyone coming through. I'll see you guys live tomorrow. Exact same time. All right, I'm out. We won the trade. There you go, bro. You don't have to hold it all the way. It's good enough. Good enough. It's so slow too. Like, it could be like an hour or two before we get here. I don't know. tough to say. If we keep moving like this, so that's 54. That's 62 points in 30 minutes. So I guess you could say another 32 minutes, but I don't believe in that. Anyways, I'm gonna see. I'm leaving for real now. I'm leaving for real. I'm gonna go make food. I'll see you guys live tomorrow, exact same time. But yeah, take care. Peace. Actually, one more thing before I go. I'm working on something that's gonna be very good for like beginner to intermediate traders. It's not gonna be my own stuff. It'll be straight from ICT, but it'll be a tool that will help. All right, now for real, I'm leaving. Take care. Till next time.